What up? It's your boy Marco from Upside Down Studios. It is motherfucking Monday. We would like to bring a big warm welcome home to Dino the Genetic Marvel. He literally drove through hell just for comedy. Just for comedy.
Yeah, well, hey, I was funny. That's okay.
You say hi to my dad while you're driving
maybe.
through hell.
There's a very good chance. There's a very good chance.
Yeah,
he had muffins. I didn't try them.
The lady who was ordering the devil around, the little short lady, looked like a bulldog. That's my mom.
Oh, good to know. Good to know. It was important to figure out the hierarchy of everything. It was.
Yeah. You got to.
The amount of angry little people, astonishing, just absolutely astonishing.
But dude, people that are 6 foot are little people to you.
Also true. I'll be honest with you. I had to explain this to somebody the other day because they're like, we're both adults. I'm like, no, legally, technically.
If you got to tell somebody that we're both adults or I'm a good person, I don't know why. No, you're not. Or I'm the shit, like you always say. The person who says, yeah, I know what to do, never knows what the fuck to do.
And you know what? And this is the thing is that sometimes, like, I like it when people are like, it doesn't have to be your way every time. And I'm like, okay. And then watch them completely fuck shit up. I just stand there going, you're absolutely right. It doesn't have to be my way. I encourage you to try it.
Yeah. What people don't understand, I tell this to my kids all the time. I mean, the reason why I know my way might not be the right way, but it is a working way. And the reason why I know it is a working way is because I failed 1,000 times before I got to that working way.
I have a hard time understanding that the audacity of people who are like, I know what I'm doing. And I'm like, hey, man, I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying I've seen other people do it different ways, and maybe that can help both of us. That's all it is. And the worst, so I'll tell you something funny happened. Was someone was trying to tie something down, and this thing is having tied down steel, slippery oiled steel, okay, which is, hey, I've had stuff fall, and I was trying to move it, and I just went boop boop right into the hood of my cab. I had to get out, put my shoulder under an I-beam, lift it back up onto its support, and retie everything. I literally, as soon as I took it out, I put it in gear and moved 2 seconds. Boop. So, like, watching someone tie something and then they pull on it to make sure it's tight and everything comes apart, you're like, I just stayed silent. I just went, I didn't say anything, and they were very angry, and I'm like, it's understandable. It's an enraging situation.
Have you ever been fishing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, have you seen the videos of Dan fishing?
You know how to tie lures on, leaders on, all that other stuff, right?
I can tie knots. I mean, I don't have a specific, this is a West Coast fisherman.
Yeah, I never understood that either. No. It's not like the fish is going to be like, oh, I'm going to go to this little Boy Scout knot rather than this chief knot, because look at all the effort and time he put into this knot.
Now, the moral of my story that I'm trying to tell is you're trying to, I'm 50 fucking years old at this point. I wear glasses, obviously.
All right, Pawpaw, get on with it.
You're trying to tie a fucking knot with a translucent fucking wire with big ass fucking fingers.
And clearly you're not seeing it.
Yes, clearly I can't see the shit.
100%. Yeah.
Dude, I get so fucking pissed off doing it. If you know a better way to do it, and I do. I know a better way of doing it. I do it a logical way from a machine shop point of view. You don't try to fucking do the little intricate thing, especially if you don't have the tooling or the eyes for it. What you do is you just stick a big long length through it, you tie it off, and then you snip the fucking excess. Period. Okay,
Nice and simple.
Marco, you're gonna have to come to my house and start doing the shit for me because I don't know that I can handle it at this point. If it's that easy for you, you go ahead and do that.
Dan, not
Because
to
otherwise
assume
my
things,
shit's going in the fucking lake.
Not to assume things, but if somebody comes over to go fishing with you and they find a Puerto Rican in your house lining all your hooks, that's a different conversation that you probably don't want to have with strangers. They're like, he's the guy who puts the line on my hooks, and they're like, that's not.
Where did you? Like, I'll give you the same thing that I got when I first moved out of the hood over to Liberty. You know, I was in a nicer neighborhood, upper scale. You know, I felt white. I'm cutting the grass, and my old lady at the time, her neighbors came up to her. They waited till I was in the backyard.
Yeah.
When did you get him?
Nice.
Yeah. I was the fucking gardener, and they wanted to hire me. Like, no, bitch, I don't want my fucking yard looking like trash. I just happen to be brown.
I'm still trying to figure out what my neighbors think from my house to the dog shelter. When you drive down once a week on a lawnmower.
Oh yeah, look at this trailer spick. That's exactly what they're thinking. Because you see me, I'm fucking riding down. It's like maybe a half a mile, if that, at the longest, a half a mile from Dan's house to the shelter. But I do have to cut through one neighborhood, just a slant, one street over to get there. But I'm driving it in a riding lawnmower, usually with a joint in my mouth. What's up, CJ?
What's up, CJ? This is the thing is, I learned a long time ago when handling millions of dollars, when I was interacting with a guy who had a telephone cord tying up his pants, and he had more money than like a low level deity, like not God, but like a God. He was like, and I'm like, hey man,
lower G.
Yeah, lower G. But he's like, keep some pants up. I don't give a shit. And I'm like, never, you know what? Never assume anything. Just never assume anything.
See, I learned that when I was young, like from the smart dope dealers, from the dope dealers who didn't get caught. You know why they didn't get caught? They had a couple toys. They had a couple, but they were those things that was not an everyday stroll around. That you would never see Nobody ever knew his real name. You know, you don't have any attraction to anybody. Man, look at this bitch.
I really want Dan to put his glasses on the dog, and then we just start interacting with the dog. I think that dog's a scientist. I'm just letting you guys know.
Peachy,
and now he's like, here. Everything's blurry.
Up here.
Hey, Peachy.
Up here, Peachy.
Peachy looked like she just lit 10 rounds at a BLM rally.
Yeah.
Glasses are all fucked up.
He just asked her about her internet research, and she's like, I don't know.
I think he just wanted to pan over to the fucking ball shot. He just gave us an indecent exposure.
Yeah, it may not big, but it hangs well, ladies. Just so you know.
I know. Peachy. You just want attention.
Look at
this fucker.
Yeah.
So, I mean. Your trip obviously didn't go the way you planned. That's on you.
No.
I ain't gonna make you go into detail with that. The one thing I do want to ask though, because for a good week straight we woke up to KFC, Kentucky Fried Canada, and it was thack out here. It was thack. I felt like one of them libtards with the mask on, because not only did I have a mask on in my car, but I cut my grass with the mask. That's how fucking thack it was.
Bad,
dude.
eh?
Yeah.
At
least
I thought the pussies were on the West Coast. Apparently they're over here.
The heaviest they got out here was like 2 days straight. Like, dude, the sun was pink. Like it was pink. Like I don't know if you could see the. Where's my camera? Yeah, it was that. It was like that. It had no kind of yellow or orange. I thought it was another fucking planet. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. So the funny thing is that like when it happened, I just started saying, I'm like, oh, it's the Dino effect. And they're like, what? I'm like, it's the Dino effect. And then like people around me started like, oh, this is going to cause me so problems. I'm like, just give this person a call and say this. And they're like, everything worked out. I'm like, Dino effect. You're welcome. Sorry. I left the East Coast and everything went on fire. I apologize, everyone. I didn't make the fire. It just happens. It's okay. Now that I'm back here, they're gonna be in flames, and we're gonna have a great time. It's fine.
Well, what I don't get is, and I guess it's just a sign of the times, and I guess it would have to do a little bit with climate change, but like for years, yeah. I'm almost 50. Dan's 50 years old, so for a half a fucking century, we never got anything like that coming from Canada. The closest we got was the late 90s, maybe early 2000s, when that volcano went up over, I think, in Switzerland or whatever the fuck, and it carried the ash over, and it was stopping the airplanes. But that wasn't even really over here. Like, what the fuck?
That was late 2000s. That was late 2000s.
Was that late 2000s?
Iceland. Yeah, it was Iceland. And because all of Europe couldn't fly.
Yeah. That was the closest thing I even seen to anything like that. California. Now, California's been on fire for a fucking half a century, but you don't like out of nowhere now, and everybody blamed Canada. Like, what's going on up in Canada? Is it all the dope? Like, because dope is prevalent now. It's legal up there, and we're talking dope. We're not talking weed. So I'm assuming maybe, somebody's blowing up or something. Like, what's going on?
So wait a minute. You're trying to tell me that people that make weed are burning shit because they're high?
No, you don't make weed. You grow weed. What the fuck?
Well, either way.
I'm talking about like the fentanyl and the cocaine and the other opiates and so on and so forth that you could get a menu for. I mean,
I want to make sure everyone knows from now on, I'm going to ask people if they sewed their own weed together. Just did you make it? Did you sew it yourself? Is that, and just watch them go, the fuck does that mean? And hopefully they're high enough to go, I did. And just,
well, so
well, no, say you got to find something better. Like, maybe cook it, or did you refrigerate it yourself or something like that? Because if you talk to a country person, you're sowing seeds. So did you sow your own seeds? Yes, Yoder, I did sow my own seeds.
Absolutely. So this is the thing, is that one of the big jobs that has been eliminated over time, and this started probably in the 90s, early 2000s, was with the big wave of climate change. There was a, I guess, refusal to invest in forest workers, right? And when I say forest workers, that's the people who are firefighters, tree cutters, clearers,
the maintenance
hedge
people,
burners. So we have a billion, gazillion, trizillion, quadrillion trees in Canada. And I'll tell you this much, going through BC, this is the wild thing, was you had trees that were fucking 70 to 85 feet tall consistently. And then underneath it, you just saw so much moss and foliage and broken tree and just
same thing that happened in California. That's why Trump stopped the forestry shit in California, and they blamed the fires on Trump. No, Trump went down there, looked around, saw all the billions of dollars that was supposed to go to this. Because that's one of the biggest problems that California has. Yeah. All their little forest areas and their preserve areas and all that shit that they got going on, they don't allow anybody to pick up any of the fucking mess. Yep. Because it's eco-friendly and it's all this other horse shit.
No.
And it's Tinder. That's exactly what it is. It's fucking Tinder.
And what they've proven though so far is that like it's up in like the high 80s, low 90s as a percentage of wildfires are from human origins. Now, that doesn't mean it's all nefarious. That could just be stupid people lighting shit on fire because they're stupid, right?
You just didn't have the Smokey the Bear no more.
People in general are just
people are stupid
idiots anymore,
and that's why, well, let's be honest. We're seeing wildfires. When was the last time you saw a Smokey-esque commercial like only you can stop wildfire?
Right.
When did you?
We don't see that shit anymore. That shit stopped back when I was young.
Right?
Oh, longer. That had been the early 90s.
No, it was at least late 90s. Around the time I graduated, so mid to late 90s, Smokey the Bear went out.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, I was in my teens, and those kind of PSAs, like we had some really cool PSAs up here. I'm not sure if you guys have seen, like,
I've seen some of Canada's PSAs. We could do a whole show on Canadian PSAs and commercials. They're fucking horrifying.
I'm in. Just so you know, let's do this.
Levi,
so the whole thing was,
guys.
What's up, Levi?
But like, that's the thing is, this is not a climate change. This is people are stupid. You force them to stupid, then allow them to do stupid shit, and then point and like this. Think about it this way: if you light a lighter and you turn the flame towards your thumb when you're trying to light something, which we've all done, and it burns the edge of your finger, do you go, "Thanks, Obama"? No, you go, "I'm a fucking idiot." That's it.
I go, "Thanks, Obama. Fuck him."
Okay, but that's different. That's because.
Yeah. I totally get what you're saying. So you're absolutely right.
Zero self accountability.
Yeah, and any part of the government is zero accountability. But it just so happens that this is lower level, and it's crazy. Like 80-foot trees. Like,
bro, hey, we're talking about and not like, hey, there are some tall ones. No. Like the weird part about BC is their close proximity with nature is aggressive. So like trees are very close to houses, like lawns are like it's made to you live in vegetation, you don't bring vegetation to your yard kind of thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the vegetation is everywhere, which is it's a different way of living. I like to say it's like Mediterranean light. So they just build wherever they can, but they got to keep a lot of forests. And so you see a lot of roofs. Like I was on Victoria Island, which is like high level boomer vibes. These people have had it good for a long time, logging industry, a lot of money, and then stupidity. Right. So old people who are like, I don't know where I am. You're like, you're still in your driveway. What are you doing? Right. Like there's that. So when they hear like in that island, they were like, hey, you can't put your butt out anywhere. It needs to be in an ashtray. And I'm like, that's not like, you have to be a real fucking idiot to not ash out your cigarette and throw it into vegetation, right? I throw it on the sidewalk, the road. If it's somewhere, I'll stamp it and rub it, gravel, whatever. If someone's driving, I've seen it myself. In a drought, you flick a cigarette into shrubbery and that shrubbery lights on fire immediately, right? It's okay. Don't be stupid. Why is that such a huge stretch? And accountability has been under attack, Dan, since at least the 70s when everyone was a whore, right? Like maybe the 60s. Right?
Yeah. I mean, you ain't wrong.
You have to live your life. You have to live your life. Don't be held back by these oppressive rules.
Fuck the government. We don't need government. Where's my welfare and government cheese?
But right? Still, like, you can't be respected and be like that. There's
that's the conundrum. You're like, there's a very easy solution to the problem. Teach retarded people not to be retarded. It's that simple. And I'm not talking about special needs or anything.
Yeah, we're not talking about Downs, because Downs people are very intelligent in that way that you teach them the way it's supposed to be done, and they will not deviate. They will actually break your fingers if you try to make them deviate.
Bro, listen, it's no, but that's the thing is like there's a very when someone is developmentally challenged, okay, or as we used to call them a mongoloid or retarded or all those things, those people deserve to be cared for and guided because they need help, no question. Stupid people should be tased, possibly maced in the face because you're stupid. There's no recourse. Oh, you're stupid. You shouldn't have to do that hard stuff. What? Are you out of your fucking mind? Listen, and this is somebody who is 100% autistic and definitely ADHD. Figure it out. You're fine. Stop being a bitch.
There's the way it used to be. It's like a cat system per se. There's always something for somebody to do in order to get shit done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody. You got to find your own niche in life. That is your goal as a youngin'.
If don't smart, you're strong. If you're strong, you use your brain. You got.
But the problem is that now that these kids are like, I'm not strong. I'm not smart. I can't use my brains or my fingers. Government cheese.
Hey, if you're not smart and you're not strong, there's nothing you can be that. Good. There's the mine, okay, or the fields. And we'll tell you exactly what you do.
And for your women, there's a bed. There's always a bed. You're always, no matter what the economy is saying, there's at bare minimum $60 worth of pussy sitting under your ass.
Wow.
If you,
I've even told my daughters that. I've even told my daughters that shit. If you are down and dirty like that, and you are grinding, and you got to feed your kids or whatever, because I ain't gonna lie, there was times when I was younger, I had to sling dick to get my kids fed. It happens.
Sure. Hey, if you do what you have to do, that's fine. Just know that that's
not a career. It's not a career.
It's not just a career, but hey, there are consequences to those choices as well, right? So it's like, hey, you got to do that. You're gonna have to live with that. It's not easy, and some people will only ever see you that way, right? Like I see Marco as an absolute whore. He embraces it. It's fine, okay. Dan is a slut in training. It's very reasonable. He's like a covert slutty guy, right? He goes, hey, Dan is going to be really dangerous in an old age home. I'm just letting you guys know. He's going to go in an age home, cause problems.
Because that leg ain't going to mean shit in the old folks' home. That leg ain't going to mean shit in the old folks' home.
Hey, a busted up leg versus a walker, he's going to be a speed demon. He's going to be fucking.
Oh, yeah. Because all these years of limping and going side to side, getting old ain't going to be shit for Dan. People are just getting that. They're going to be scratching their fucking tennis balls down the fucking hallway. Yeah. Dan's just going to be pimp kicking it with two old bitches sitting on his fucking arms going to get him some peach cobbler.
Dan is like, how do I sign up for this immediately?
let me break it down.
Hey, and then none of them will have teeth, Dan. You'll be in your fucking glory.
I have zero desire for any of that fucking shit. Fuck
yeah, you liar.
No, listen. I had a 42-year-old woman tell me she dates her age. She don't want anybody old, like over 50.
Okay.
I'm like, that's 8 fucking years. And you do realize half the people your age don't look half as good as my ass does, let alone the rest of me. Fuck you, stupid cunt.
Okay, let's analyze this. Let's break this down because there's a lot here to unpack.
Yeah.
8 years, that's an 18-year-old to a 10-year-old. You're Muslim.
Dude, once you hit fucking 20.
No, not when you're 20.
You just don't go below 20.
Later. Remember, everyone, these are rules to live by. Half your age plus 5. Anything lower than that, no. It's that simple. Half your age plus 5. It's very reasonable. And that is over the age of 25. Until 25, you should be dating same year, plus or minus 6 months. That's all you get. Okay.
Those are fair rules.
Yeah, and second of all, Dan, if you would step out of reality, Dan, and you take that 42-year-old chick that you found hot and who I was talking to, and you go to your 18-year-old or 21-year-old self, you would be like, this old bitch said what to me? So don't give me this. You're not about that. You're just not seeing the age. You're still feeling like your prime age, which I do sometimes. And I look at my prime age limit on the girls, and the girls are looking at me like, why is Pawpaw creeping? You know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you do it, Dan. Dan would just walk up with somebody's kids and start to, how's your mom doing? Your mama got a job? Is your daddy around? And I'm looking at Dan like, what the fuck? And then, he turns around and then starts talking to mom. You know, Dan got his weird way of laundry room or laundry matting his way into a conversation with a chick. But it's very creepy off the rip.
Oh, listen. It's he just needs to. It's the same thing with finding a target, right? I don't want nobody pointing a gun at me, but when he finds his target, they're getting fucked. It's fine. I like, it makes a lot of people uncomfortable, but somebody's getting fucked, and that's listen. It's result. You can't argue with results every time, right? We can make fun of him, and I'm down for that.
But he has to lay down like a sniper on one side.
That's fair.
Barrel's kind of crooked.
He's got one of those yoga balls under his hip on the one side just to fucking even it out. Yeah,
No, it has to be under my knee.
Lower lumbar.
under the knee, under the left knee.
Yeah, that's fair. Listen,
that way I can just kind of move with the right leg, and the left leg rolls over the ball. Like when you roll, you roll a house onto a foundation over logs, like back in the day.
Okay, Yoder.
Violence and a massage. Come on, that's a good job. It's a good job, right? This is where, like, hey, the funny thing is, I've had some people try and they're like, oh, hey, and I'm like, you know me, I'm a chatty Cathy, and I like making jokes, cracking laughs, and a couple times people are like, oh, you're cute, and I'm like, oh, don't say that. My wife is right in front of me, and she'll murder both of us, just straight up. just let you know, and they're like, oh, not like that. I'm like, it doesn't matter. She doesn't care. She'll kill you. It's fine. It's just immediate. Yeah, it's not. It's not a debate.
Two things that I don't have anymore. I definitely don't have a fucking wife, and I don't even give a fuck about anybody else. The kids, that's it.
This is the problem is, if my wife tries to kill somebody, I know I'm gonna have to dig the hole, and I really hate digging holes. That's it's self-preservation, to be honest with you.
Dude, you don't have rental places up there? You can get a fucking skid steer for a backhoe real quick.
Okay, let me put something into perspective, Dan. A few years ago, I was doing a show. I was doing a lot of shows with a guy, and he was out in Illinois. And he asked me pointedly, he's like, hey, do you know where your local food bank is? And I said, I have no idea where they are. It's not at all. So I don't experience those kind of things. Those like, I try and stay away from poverty because
that's like my fucking whole stance on camping. Yeah. If I said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Camping is very disrespectful to homeless people. I grew up poor. I know what it's like to fucking not have utilities. I know what it's like to have to go to bed when the sun goes down. I know what it's like to have an animal waking me the fuck up. And this was all inside a house. So I don't want to hear this horse shit about let's go get a fucking piece of nylon or a cardboard and go sit on. No, fuck you. You know what? If nothing else, my little bit of, if you want to call it success, has got me to the point where I don't have to sleep in the woods ever again.
Yeah,
I don't ever have to sleep with the lights off or no heat or none of that shit. I don't have to, and my kids don't either. If nothing else.
So Dina, what you're trying to say is you'd rather go spend $30,000-$40,000 for a backhoe, dig a hole, and then have said backhoe sitting in your backyard. It's stupid. I'll rent the shit and put it back. I don't have it anymore.
Definitely.
How about you do it yourself, you lazy fuck, or you're gonna get caught?
So the thing is secrets only stay secret if you don't tell anybody. Right? So it's
you create a paper trail as soon as you open that fucking door.
It's the same thing with every homeowner has certain things. So a shovel, a saw, gardening equipment, all those kind of things. Those are normal things. Same reason why if you're driving around and you have a baseball bat in your car, make sure you have a glove and balls, because now you're a baseball enthusiast, and every once in a while you like to do that. You don't have to prove it. I have the equipment, and I'm telling you I do it. I don't have to be good. I don't have to be any of that. So it was now a convenience. It was a thing that was available versus anything else. That's why, like, I love the idea of, if something were to happen, I would go live in poverty areas and just become a warlord, because I'm like, how they're like, police have no-go zones. I'm like, bro, I would make the city a no-go zone. I'm like, it would be the Thunderdome immediately. That's why I'm like, I just stay away, because I'm like, I shouldn't be involved in this, because I will number one, either get killed or become powerful. Neither one of those is a good thing. I'll be honest. It's just that is.
Well, because I see it like this. I see it like this because I've never been the one that wanted to be the leader, but I will be an enforcer. So let's go Thunderdome.
Every time my problem is, every leader is like, hey, you need to calm down. I'm like, you need to use me more efficiently. That's what you need. I'm like, so I don't know. I can't calm down. You either need to lead me or let me free. Those are your options. Okay.
Can I be the leader then?
Absolutely, Dan. Just do what we tell you. It's fine.
I got it. I got it.
You're going to be the face. You're going to be the face.
I will
Dan,
call you guys when needed, but otherwise you do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Dan, I'll tell you
you're
right
going to
now,
be the face and we'll be the behind the scenes.
Dan, with your hairline and inquisitive gaze, I could get you into Congress, brother. Just say the word, okay? Hey, and trust me, just don't forget your friends when you're rich and famous, okay? Because your friends will kill you. It's a very simple caveat. You guys are like, I never liked those guys. That's your last day. That's
yeah, okay.
Hey, this is. I had a friend growing up who, like you, Dan, thick, very good hairline, white guy. Let me ask you this, Dan. Did parents like you when you were young?
Oh, yeah.
When you were adolescents? Yeah. Your I need someone like you to just put in front, because I'm like the evil person that can't go in the church. I'm like, I can put you in that place. I just can't be seen with you. That's all. The fact that you have to explain this is a point as to survival of teams A and B teams. Hey, that's the scary part is because, okay, so you guys know you have about 72 hours of grocery stores available, right? Like, so if something were to happen, 72 hours, there's no groceries. They're gone. If they haven't been pillaged, there's nothing new coming out. That's the in general process for grocery stores. That's why you're like, when that happens, and God willing, it doesn't. Let's be very clear. Nobody wants that kind of shit to happen. But I'll tell you, there's going to be people who are prepared, people who are capable, and people who are fodder. And fodder, let me make sure I record it because it's going to be awesome.
I don't know that I want to eat humans, but I know how to fish.
No. See,
hey,
I have a different perspective. Like, if it came down to survival like that, in that first 72 hours, when everybody is scrambling to go to the grocery stores, me and my pack of thugs, led by Dino, are going house to house and getting supplies, whether the people like it or not. See, people take for granted, they think I'm a good guy. I'm good because I'm comfortable. There was a total other life that I used to live back when I was younger, and that door is very weakly locked. So you go ahead, you go pick up, you make sure you have toilet paper, and you make sure you have all your little fucking supplies, because when you come home, you ain't gonna have a toilet. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm taking whatever. I'm robbing whatever the fuck. And then, depending on the compound that we find to set up in, the people there better be really friendly. If not, we're still going to be in that compound. So I'm just saying. Your
options are welcome me or suffer to me. I'm okay with either. That's a huge decision, right? So, hey, this is a great place. I can help secure it. If you're cool. If you're not cool, hey, this is a nice place. Thanks for setting up for me.
That's it.
Hey, you know what?
Can you get out of the way? Dan's out back digging a hole with the backhoe. Just jump in. just jump in.
Hey, we're digging a pool in the backyard. You want to test the depth?
Do we have to bury them alive?
You could shoot them.
Okay.
I mean, it's a good way to get certain animals to start. We could get some wolves if we.
And depending on what apocalypse, you might need them as bait.
That's what I was thinking. So, like, you don't want necessarily. So that's the thing is, like, it's important to have like small shrubs with berries and stuff, because that will bring in like deer and small animals, and deer and small animals will bring bigger predators, which you can then hunt. But if you can get a couple of wolves, they'll secure your property. Hell, if you get a couple fucking geese, bro.
There's already enough fucking deer running up and down my fucking
street. But it can't. That's the one bad thing. Like, if anything, we'd have to come and extradite the leader from Canada and bring him down here, because zombie deer. Y'all got the zombie deer still. Y'all got the zombie deer and the unicorn bunny, the jackalopes up there. The zombie jackalope.
Jackalopes are the greatest thing. I feel like I want to see a jackalope versus a chupacabra fight. That's what I want.
I want to see a jackalope and a Jimothy.
Oh my god!
I mean, is it me? I love that animal just because that is the one thing that looks like it's bringing America together. No lie. Even the thugs that I know, no, do you see that shit on Jimothy? That nigga Jimothy, cool as fuck, man. And he looks like he looks like he's trying to he got stuck in a hump, like you know how the dogs get like, and he just skirts along with his little no tail. Like he had a rough life. I ain't gonna lie, Jimothy had a rough life.
I don't know what Jimothy had, but I'll tell you this much: that shit is the freakiest shit I've ever seen.
He has multiple sclerosis or something,
bro. Like that's Frankenstein Jimothy. I don't know what they did. They sewed two separate. They took two halves, put them together, and they're like, "Yeah, it's fine." One of them's upside down. It's fine.
See, this is my honest opinion on Jimothy. I feel like the chupacabra felt like it was gonna get deported, so it put on a raccoon outfit.
That actually makes more sense. I'll be honest with you. There's a very good chance that Jimothy is the chupacabra in cosplay. Like that's 100%. He's a secret agent now. He's worried about ICE sending him back. He's worried about sending him back.
Yeah. And that man can go 20 years ago, 25 years ago, goddammit. I don't eat no dogs. I don't eat no cats. I don't eat no keys. I don't eat no shit. None of that shit. And dude, if I get another fucking crotch shot from you, man, you are not Sharon Stone. This is not basic motherfucking instant. It goes pussy, 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 balls. But what the?
Yeah.
Totally fucked up the chupacabra thing.
Hey, I'm telling you, there's a very good chance that Jimothy is wearing a skin suit of a raccoon. You know what? I didn't think about it. He's worried about ICE. He's like, listen, I've been illegal in Canada for a long time. This is my winter uniform. Now I'm just hot walking around. It's fine. I get it. Yep. And also too, let's be honest. I feel like the chupacabra would be like, it's not a goat, but I'll fuck with a raccoon. I think that's a reasonable, it's a fair transition. It makes sense.
Made a coat out of its skin. Because remember, surgical cuts when the cattle is mutilated.
Just saying. Maybe the chupacabra is a doctor. You don't know. A lot of doctors come from foreign soil. We don't know.
Yeah. Could have been the Queen's doctor. Murdered a couple hookers on the way out.
It'd be funny if the chupacabra was like, I actually served in the military during World War I. I've been a medic. And you're like, wait, you're the fucking chupacabra. He's like, I didn't say I was a good medic. I'm just saying I was. It's a thing.
And quit calling me chupacabra. My name is Fred. Fred Carbro. My name's Fred Carbro. That's my cousin Jimothy. We came over. We went to fucking Ellis Island like everybody else, you fucking illegal.
Bro, can you imagine? He's like, when I'm on the job, it's Jimothy. Otherwise, chupacabra. You're like, I mean, it's fine. It makes complete sense. I get it.
It's Robert Richard.
But I will give it that.
Dick Bob Dick.
Dude, there's a comedian with a name something like that, and I kept calling him Dick Balls or Bald or some shit like that. Like he fucking hated me. I was stoned off my ass, and you gonna tell me your name is Dick Balls or something like that? Like, and that guy hated my guts.
When are you not stoned?
No, I was. His parents more. I was high. That was like one of them 3-grammer highs.
That sounds like my daughter eating pizza when she's doesn't even like fucking red sauce. I was hungry. What is high?
Hungry?
That's why I didn't get your joke. I'm like, I get high. I mean, fuck, you get hungry. You ever get hungry? Shit.
That's different.
Yeah, that's an angry hungry right
then
there.
Again, that's redundant.
No. Hungry is
redundant.
No, that's fucking.
You're angry. You're hungry. You're hungry.
You ain't had a female.
It's an escalation. So there's I'm hungry, then I'm hangry, then I'm hangry. Is I might choose people. That might happen.
You bet. That perfume better not smell like barbecue. Let's just say that.
The next one is cannibal. Like that's it's I'm hungry, I'm hangry, I'm hangry. I've turned into cannibalism, and I'm going into the woods as a Wendigo. It's just it's a very simple process. Okay, Dan, stop making it complicated.
So to get to some of the little bit of news that's actually out there, Dan and I were discussing this before the beginning of the show.
You guys still getting news? Nice.
Oh, there's people shooting people all over the fucking place.
Yeah, this is America. This is America.
Listen, everyone, if you get shot at, shoot back. Take each other out. The world's better off. It's
fine. No, we have to. You know, they kill enough people. We have to give them proper, due process.
No, you don't. You don't. Hey, you don't. Just an FYI.
If more people carry guns, there'd be a lot less shootings.
I don't know about that.
Well, there'll be a lot more.
There will be a generation of two of the culling of the herd. I will tell you that. And then, people will be like, maybe we should take these guns away from people again.
I'm a firm believer that there's no. So what's happened? There's no controlling it at this point, right? You can't rein this in. So the only option is we have to go through it, and the only way through it is not going to be pleasant for a lot of people.
Purge.
All right, I don't know about you guys. If I'm watching somebody go into a crowd of people shooting people, and I'm carrying my gun, I'm going to shoot the motherfucker so you don't shoot nobody else.
But see, there's problems with that because the way the world is now, you'll fuck around and get a fucking libtard prosecutor,
right?
And they will look at it as you not helping the situation. They will say you fired into a crowd of people. They say allegedly this person would have done that. They will say you discharge a firearm within city limits. They'll probably say there's some kind of kid zone or some kind of gun-free zone around there.
100%.
All right,
it'll be all that. Yeah, even though you did the right thing, even though I agree with you, even though you did the right thing, the only thing you got going for you is I did the right thing. But against you is you discharge in the crowd, you discharge around kids, there's a gun for, all this other bullshit. That's like, I was talking to my grandson yesterday, and, he told me about some things he got into and some trouble he got into. And I'm like, look, boy, I understand he was helping out a kid who was being bullied. And I was like, I understand. And he got in trouble for it. The teacher thought he was part of the group that was bullying the kid. And I looked at him, I was like, look, I'm going to tell you now, you always try to stick up, for somebody who can't do it. But a lot of times, you just got to walk away and let it happen. Yeah. Because if you go and try to help, it comes back on you. And that's exactly what happened to him. And hell, I even did that shit. I kicked in somebody's fucking door and took his family out of the fucking house and his dog. And just for the fucking bitch to fucking go back to his house the next week. Like, that was when I was younger, that was my old lady's best friend. He's beating her up. When she said he hit the dog, I was like, oh.
I don't care if they beat her.
I called work. I was like, I ain't going to be in today. Dude, I allegedly went into this person's house, and he would not come downstairs. I didn't go up into the bedroom because I was feeling dragging him out of that house. Your old lady is your old lady. That's a big bitch. I think she could have fought for herself. But you putting your hands on kids and the dog? No.
Let me give you a perspective on today's youth and generations. And ours.
Yeah.
Marco's old lady said it straight up. There'd be a generation of people who could actually hit a target.
Bro, there would be the idea of people can't do that, like, it's target practice. You play video games for targets all the time. Like, that is not a big stretch of transferable skill, right?
All you have to set up, you set up the weaponry like a video game, and yeah.
I know guys that set up video games all inverted, and I'm like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. You're not inverted. That's only for flying. Don't worry about the rest. And they're like, really? I'm like, do you see upside down, dipshit? What the fuck are you? Yeah.
Well, some people might. It's what dyslexia reads backwards. What it turns upside down?
Hey, those people don't deserve eyeballs, and I'll help them. Just
yeah. Dan's the poorhouse pimp. Shut up.
They can be hearing experts. They can be hearing experts. No problem. Okay. If you see things upside down, hearing is your strong suit.
But like I was saying, the news that is, I guess, any kind of interesting. Yeah. So some nitwit. What would you say, the Secretary of State or
the Defense Secretary?
The Defense Secretary went on CNN and claimed that we're running out of bombs. Now, the ambassador, the national security ambassador, whoever Mike Wells is, says no, America's fine. They got what they need for war. Now, my biggest issue is, where the fuck did the laser go? Where the fuck, we had all this fucking weaponry that Trump was proud to start pulling out. Then all of a sudden, Congress started sticking their dick in, we're going to put up war powers votes and this and that. There's somebody whose great-grandfather was behind the scenes and put one of them fucking lasers together, don't want their name to be out there, and, now we're fucking running out of bombs?
Hey, I'll tell you this much, Marco.
We got people making meth in Walmart right now that create bombs. Come on.
So this is the thing is, you, Dan, and I have all seen this before where someone has made an advancement of a product, way cooler looking, a lot more fancy, cool shit, doesn't fucking work. Okay? And so there's an example of this. We watch a group of guys out of the UK called Sorted Food, and they test out douchebag type ingredients and like both kitchen utensils and stuff like that. So
yeah, one of them
was a juicer. So like a fucking juicer. Okay. This thing cost $1,200. Okay. It looked like a spaceship. The little spaceship out of the first Men in Black. So it's like looks like a teardrop, and then it's got 3 legs that stick out like that. That's what it looks like. Okay. It's $1,200 and it doesn't juice shit. Everything goes everywhere. It doesn't fucking work. It doesn't fucking work. It's a piece of shit. $1,200, right?
I don't understand why people try to improve on shit that we already have. Like the Juice Tiger. The Juice Tiger's been, I remember when that came out with the infomercial, and today it's a product. It went from the at seen on TV products to just being a product. You could go right now to Dollar General or Walmart and go get you a Juice Tiger. Or, I mean, Tupperware to this day still 100%. Sells the fucking half of orange. You just with your hand like that.
So this is the thing is, I suspect that all of these big ticket earthquake causing satellites, laser beams from the sky, all these kind of things, they use them 5 or 6 times and now they don't work. That's what because let's be honest. Hey,
it's like the inventor from Gremlins. Remember the fucking the big ass cube with the knives and the toothpaste and all that shit in it?
I honestly feel that they've invested so much in crazy technologies, not realizing that, like, hey man, if it's out in space, all you need is one little micro asteroid dust particle that's going at 175 million miles. Just go and just pop right through a wire. That's it. It's done. It's because you can't stop that shit.
That's what I never understood. And they're still trying to push and develop the elevator to the moon or to the space station.
Yeah,
like just that the idea that there's high up people trying to push this shit just tells it, like, makes all these nut jobs and flat earthers think that this shit might be real. Because I mean, if we're spinning in space, it don't matter what shape we are. We could be a fucking dodecahedron, whatever the fuck. If we're spinning in space like this, and then we're spinning like this while we're spinning in space like this, and that's supposed to be thousands of miles an hour, if not millions of miles an hour, and then you got just supposedly shit that just is just there, just floating there, and you're gonna smack that.
Hey,
with your fucking elevator.
It's worse. So we're spinning, then we're also spinning, then we're also going through space in a fucking corkscrew, following our entire solar system. We've all been told that it's this flat circle that just goes like this. No, the whole thing is moving through. The whole thing is just
Galaxies
through space.
Galaxies are rotating around, is what
this is. Yeah, everything is moving. If you want to think about it this way, is a weed whacker. If you run out of string, okay, and you'll hear it all of a sudden go really high pitch, right?
Right.
You extend the string out and it slows it down. Why, you might ask? Because having things sticking out of a circular thing that's spinning really fast causes an insane amount of. Hey, we're talking about you'd have to build
drag and friction.
A fin that progressively stops the friction. So you'd have to essentially build a mountain with the elevator on one side, so all the air can just kind of.
Yeah.
Fucking, you're creating a Beyblade of a planet. Don't do that, stupid. Just fucking take a shift. Otherwise, stay on the ground.
Quit making juicers and fucking just make the teleporter.
Dr.
And can you imagine the first few fucking years? Nobody's gonna want a first or second gen teleporter. I'll tell you that.
Dr. Wizard with the spectacular explanation of gyration of the planet.
I want to be very clear. It's Professor Dr. Wizard. Okay, let's just. There's a
Esquire.
Yeah, Esquire. There you go. Just make sure it's
.com.
Yeah, .com. In case anyone wondered, that's fine.
Yeah. You got to make sure that it's yours.
That's the crazy part about this. Can you imagine if they actually did run out of fucking bombs? Hey, and remember, bombs on average cost like $500,000. They're not like the new shit is not just just fucking shoot it and point it, right? It's
what I'm thinking,
lot more.
What are you waiting? There's other shit besides the covert shit that people we've known about. They've talked about them. The railgun was supposed to be a myth and it was supposed to cost so much money, but just believe there are 2 or 3 warships with railguns on them. That shit is real. But we have I think they're called the Rods of God. Do you remember those?
Bro, in fucking G.I. Joe 2.
Yeah.
It's insane.
That's real. And them things, they just drop. They just drop. There's no propulsion. It's guided, the fucking little, it's like a crane from fucking a toy thing or whatever at a bar. And it just, boom, and it drops it. And it's so accurate and it's so fast and there's no explosive in it. There's no kind of wiring. There's no jamming in it. There's no electromagnetic wave. If you got a weapon that can actually hit that thing, that is phenomenal.
That's arguably a meteor, right? So it's a tungsten rod. The tungsten rod itself is not lightweight, right? So that the advantage of it being in space is you can move it around without issues. But we're talking about this thing. There's a video because they showed the effects of something like that in I think it's G.I. Joe 2, and they drop it on London. And essentially what it is, it's exactly like a meteor. It just accelerates until terminal velocity, hits the Earth, and the shock wave just takes out everything. It is essentially a no fallout nuclear bomb. Or worse.
Upon striking, a rod would penetrate hundreds of feet underground, making it ideal for destroying hardened or deep underground bunkers. Where would that be?
That's what I'm saying. Fuck it. If we're low on bombs, all right, quit dropping bombs. Call all the planes back. Take all the soldiers the fuck out of there. Give them a day or two to think they won.
And then gone.
It says that
somebody better be ready to fucking put up oil stations because something's gonna be leaking.
It's never moved past theoretical stage.
Okay. Hey, Dan, I need you to look at me. Dan, look up. Yeah, it's very theoretical.
Just like Ronald Reagan never had the Star Wars thing, and now we find out all about the Star Wars shit. Whatever happened to that? Old Ronald Reagan over there used to have that fucking the laser that it was like the Death Star, and it was pinpoint accurate. It was able to fucking just take a person out sitting in a chair from space.
Listen.
Laser, old school laser, analog laser. So that shit is still probably up there working.
So they have a flip phone laser?
A what? Yeah. I would think more. Remember the Rebel phones? The Nokia phone. It's like I bet you right now there ain't no AI that can crack that code. You pick up an old Nokia phone and be like, boop, 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 boop. Somebody's fucked.
Hey, this is 100%. Hey, this is the crazy part is that the way, especially America's, like, I think all governments to some point have this, but especially in America, the covert side of bureaucracy that just, it doesn't matter who's in power. They just do their job. Yeah. Right. The problem is their job has exponentially grown to crazier and crazier shit, right? Yeah. So you have trillions of dollars just disappearing. And it's not like they're just disappearing. They're being funneled places, right? Like they're laundering money. They're paying people off. They're building crazy shit in space. No question about all that. But at the same time, you're going, hey, man, you guys are throwing this stuff out there. But you're like, look, do you remember the fucking spy cat? Released, boom, hit by a taxi immediately. You know why? Yeah. You can't control nature. It just fucking, if you're so adamant about people, these people are a danger to society. Good. Tell all your people to get the fuck out and then make it disappear. Turn it into a lake. Done. I don't agree with it, but if either you can argue about something for fucking 50 years or just fucking deal with it. Those are your options. You know?
Get a divorce?
I don't think you can divorce country. Maybe
you give up your citizenship. That's like a divorce.
You should. Well, you guys are now. Do we call you
alimony?
Hey, do we call you Israel B now or Israel A? How does it? Because there's Israel, and then you guys are the one behind
Israel A.
I mean, your government would say otherwise, my friend.
See,
hey, everything. Well, everyone. So the only news that I've seen in the last week, because I'm living abroad, was not abroad, just not at home. Was
what's that abroad?
Like? It's
better not have been abroad. The little one will get you.
Also true. But like they were like, so apparently U.S. military and Israel military have now joined or some shit.
No,
that's what's being pushed on me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Dan's been on this with everybody.
Tell me the detail. Enlighten me, Dan.
It's the same fucking thing. It's like dealing with NATO. We're sharing information. We have their back. They have our back. Da 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 da. We aren't the same fucking army.
Okay, but are you sharing information, or are both of you sharing information? Because my understanding up until now,
we're allowing us to share with them. I don't know if they have one to share with us. I don't know.
Hey, just so you know, that's coming off as you're not Israel A or B. You're Israel like R, maybe T, because why? You guys need a divorce. You guys need a divorce from Israel.
I do agree with that. I do agree.
Maybe marriage counseling. Maybe marriage counseling. Maybe we can work this out. But now,
no. I say, isn't there like a piece of land that's like the midway point between the sand and the star? Ain't there like a piece of like right in the middle there?
Iraq?
You know, calculate the fucking shockwave of the rod of God that doesn't exist. And oops. The whole everything.
An accidental trial of a weapon. It accidentally we miscalculated.
We got hacked. AI finally hacked.
Russia hacked us.
Hey, immediately like we got hacked. That's not my butthole. I'm just letting you guys know it's not. I never took that picture. Thank you very much. Yep.
Never. That's not even my password. My ex took my password. I changed it.
Yeah. 100%.
I'll give you the files.
You fucking human.
Hey, this is why, like, this is a weird time to be alive. No, like it is. It used to be a lot. It used to be weird, but this is a new kind of level of.
Yes.
That doesn't make no sense.
I had kind of big hopes for them, like within the past. I guess we're midway through the 10 years that I thought things were gonna get kind of interesting in a good way. Because I knew about, how they were going to drop in the alien shit. Trump's been talking about it for a while. Clinton's been talking about it for a while. There was more and more. So I figured it was finally going to be something interesting. We was going to see something real. If they walking among us like supposedly they are now, then fucking come out. I mean, you see, you're not the aliens that we're worried about. Let's just put it that way. The little green, gray, tall, white, I mean, sometimes I think Dino might be a tall white. I'm just saying.
Very possible. Very possible. I think I'm a alien version of the Manchurian Candidate. I'm just waiting for the keyword and then I can go on a killing spree. I 100% believe that. Listen,
he's the winter cider soldier.
Allegedly.
The Winter Cider Soldier. Oh, we got to draw that up. Dino with a fucking a metal arm.
No. There's no metal arm, no metal leg, but there's metal. There you go. Fucking tripod. Just be like, let's do it. Come on.
Yeah, but it's going to be a maple syrup tap. He's going to drop his pants. It ain't going to be a dick. It's just going to be a maple syrup tap.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
little handle on the top, the little spigot on the top.
I'm in. No questions. That's absolutely. Listen, I feel like that would be a better representation of Captain Canada at this point than anything else.
So Marco
just
just told Dino that he has sticky brown cum.
Oh.
I'm
Canadian. Hey, but it's delicious. So be careful where it gets. It's sticky, but
hey, he gave me two bottles of it. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, now I know.
I only bring it out at special occasions. They even try to have knockoffs of it at the flea market. Nope, mine's straight from the source.
Yeah, I was gonna get.
Did you stroke it to get it?
Huh?
What he does with his wife is none of your goddamn business.
Yeah, those guys asked for pictures of my butthole. I don't know why they charged it. It was fine. They're allowed to see it. It just costs you one bottle of maple syrup. Hey, I was thinking because
you do what you gotta do.
Survival. It's about survival, people. They have the fancy like glass bottle ones, but you can buy some that are in like a tin, like you get olive oil, like it's a tin canister, like a square. I think I'm gonna get that for you now because then it's not pretty, but it lasts a lot longer because it's fucking.
Well, I still got a bottle and a half of the shit you gave me last time.
It is good though, eh?
And you know what? I had so many like that bottle, the smaller one, was gonna be gone. I had a plan for it. When me and Ray went to that breakfast at Tiffany's, I brought one of them big fucking pizza pancakes home, and by the time I got to it after my kids, I had like a little breakfast biscuit.
It's too bad.
Yeah.
Well, I'll bring you more. Don't worry. It's that's the thing is I like so in the States, there's a lot of people who are like, well, Vermont maple syrup. You're like, oh, shut up. Just shut your fucking dirty whore mouth. Okay?
Yeah.
Hey, it's
libtard. It tastes like fucking rainbow. That's what it tastes like. It's libtard.
It tastes like water. Hey, I've
had libtard state.
Real Vermont maple syrup. Tastes like water. Okay. Come to Canada. I will teach you what maple syrup is. What you have is half boil. Half boil is still water. Bastards.
Let your trees grow. You're so worried about the goddamn environment.
And
Jesus Christ. We'll see. He's like, we'll let him go for an hour today.
Yeah.
He's 3 minutes over. Like, oh, no.
Absolutely.
We are done. Done.
We gave you an olive branch and you ruined it just immediately. Yeah. Send me Canadian
clapping your meat
Scott.
smackers.
I'll bring extra and I'll give it to Marco Scott. I don't mind. I try and bring 3 or 4 just because it's a good maple syrup from Canada is so much better.
Maple syrup and Vermont libtards. Really?
Oh fuck! Here we go. Man.
No! As soon as he said it, it froze him again. That's fucking great.
Dude, we have to take that end clip. This is fucking hilarious.
No, Canadian maple.
Bastards.
See, here we go. Now you
Canada better, bitches.
See, here we go. Here we go.
Hey, Now we know it's Vermont. It's been Vermont this whole time. Has been oppressing Marco. And as soon as he mentioned their maple syrup, they're like, "Oh fuck no!" Great.
Yeah. He hits those points like Vermont, Minnesota. He hits little points here and there. Poof, he's gone. Gone.
Fucking bro, this is the wildest shit.
Yeah,
I swear to God.
All right, so that's our fucking time. If you're in Youngstown,
holy shit! All right, I don't know how to end this.
That's okay. We just have to wait. He'll come back, and then we'll. Because I don't have any power here either.
Because I would end it for him.
You must be using government internet. No, that's the crazy part. Is he's using good internet, and I'm like, it's this weird. So just so you guys understand, okay. 2 or 3 times ago when I was in Cleveland, we went to Greg's place, who's also on What the Fuck Wednesday, and we're in his basement. Okay, Greg has his computer, 3 mics, 2 cameras, so everybody's covered, and then Marco has his laptop. So Marco's going to stream from his laptop on the same Wi-Fi into the whole mix. Okay, the only person that froze was Marco, and we're sitting 5 feet away, and he said something, and then boom. Whole thing gets shut off. You're like, bro, you're not only being tracked, but like they're in there. You have malware in there that's got it that they're just like tick, 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 just turning it off and on. It's kind of hilarious.
He's got trigger track.
Oh, bro. The most insane part is that it's the weirdest thing, and Marco will go offline and then be like, okay, I promise not to talk about it. There you go. And then they let him back. It's wild.
He's not allowed to talk about Canadian syrup or Vermont syrup.
Yeah, apparently. You back?
Or the children in Minnesota.
Bro,
or Hillary Clinton.
It is the craziest fucking like consistently every show something will happen.
Epstein Island.
He's just fucking froze again. Like it's not even like I don't know how it could be him all day. Other people say shit, he gets lost.
That's well. See, I maybe because I just said all those things in a row. I was trying to find the trigger. What can we do? The
trigger is everything. Everything is the trigger.
What can we do to get Marco to freeze? The last one I said was Epstein Island. There we go.
I'm telling you, it's very much. It's like one of those things where someone's like, I think someone's following me. And then years later, they're like, oh, apparently 100% being followed and fucked with. Like, there's no other explanation at this point.
He's changed internet servers.
After like 2 months of it happening regularly, I'm like, you must have fucked somebody's wife. And they're like, they just have a hard on to fuck with you now. Like, it's 100%. And he's like, I can't think of anybody that's complaining about me fucking their wife. I'm like, oh.
No, half the time they ask him to do it. I mean, it's all right.
I know. That's why I'm like, I mean, did you make him hear it? That probably wouldn't go down well. I'm just like,
how could you not hear it if you're sitting in the room watching?
Well, that's their first mistake. Unless you're involved, you need to sit outside, and also maybe some headphones. It's weird. It's very weird. It's very weird.
Oh my god!
So
too many people trying to get everybody else's shit.
Now that you guys are Israel C, do they give you like a free little hat, or like how does it work? Do you have to do you get like the strings to attach to your belt, or
we all got in the mail? We all got like sheriffs. We all got deputy stars.
Oh, but they're not like a normal sheriff star, right? They're a little bit different.
They're 2 triangles over top each other, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
I mean, listen, times are changing, logos are different. It's fine. Yeah, it's one of those.
Pretty. And they're not made of gold either.
No.
Gold they're not shiny. They're matte. No. They're matte like silver.
Don't finish your comment. Just trust me, because then we're both getting blocked. It's not good.
Why?
Because there are certain things that when you say, everyone just goes, huh? And you're like, don't look. It's always,
Matte is the finish.
That's perfect. Just don't say what color it is. That's all I'm saying. Just don't say what color it is. It's a matte finish, and it's a sheriff star. Little different, little more pointy.
Not a sheriff star.
It's a sheriff adjacent. Let's call it sheriff adjacent.
I would call it Davidish.
Hey, in 3 months' time, you're like, how come my internet keeps on fucking up? And you're like, yeah, that's what happened. You did this to yourself. This is like, it's the idea that you can't, like, well, you guys, did you guys hear about that lady? Oh, no. There was the lady who said the N-word to a guy on video and is now got, was it $1,000 fine and 200 hours of community service. But then another guy in the same community raped like 10 people, 10 women, and got 6 months. And you're like, what the fuck is happening right there? Is it in Minnesota, I think? Very crazy.
I haven't heard anything at all about that.
Yeah.
And to be completely honest, it's honestly how much fucking money you have. You can do just about anything you want. How much money do you have? But see, now the fucked up thing about today's day and age, now you can get on the internet, have your cousin from 10 times removed make one of those GoFundMe pages because you can't afford a fucking lawyer. And then they pay all kinds of fucking money and you get off too, just saying.
It's very, I don't, the problem is I think we've gone into a society where people are just looking for an opportunity for them to take advantage. And you're like, or if we work together, we could all have great things. You're like, there are definitively two ways of doing this. Is everyone trying to squeak out their own opportunity, which is a lot harder. And also you tend to step on everyone's toes and it's not good. Whereas if we all work together, like that's the I think the selling feature of communism. You're like, yeah, but the communism doesn't work. You're like, it's in theory, but like the bigger group you have, the less they will adhere to any rules and benefits that are mutually assured, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, I can get better. You're like, that's not how it works.
You can make a communist town,
sure,
of like 10 people. But
the problem is then
in the hundreds and thousands of people, it ain't gonna work.
So it was in they did an old school kind of telling of Yellowstone, kind of what happened when they first settled the area. And he was explaining, he goes, so they've done experiments, and this is supposed to be in the 1800s. And he's like, a city, as soon as it cracks 500 people, you now need law enforcement, you need government, you need separation, you need bureaucracy. Otherwise, the strong will take advantage of the weak, and it just only gets mentioned because after 500 people, there's no way for everyone to hold each other accountable because people will just not know, right? You didn't see him.
You can't possibly monitor that many people. You're right.
And that's why, like, at a certain point, it kind of goes between self-regulation and then monitored orderliness, right? And right now we have, monitored orderliness, which is not orderliness.
That's what they're starting to try. They're bitching about now is putting up these road cameras to watch everybody.
Hey, if you're not doing anything wrong, you shouldn't worry about it. But also, like, they just made it guilty up here because they had red light cameras, and the problem is there's no officer. Like, so I'm okay if they want to put up surveillance. I'm not okay with them ticketing me for what a camera saw. I think there's a different set of circumstances that should rule that. But
did you just read that message? He's gonna have to drive.
If so, go and shut the show down. They totally blocked me out, and I need to end the show. And he's
gonna have to go drive over to Greg's house.
Can you imagine that shit? Like how fucking insane that is. Are you okay with sticking around? And we'll try and wait and see what happens.
I don't care.
When are you visiting again? Do you know there are shenanigans being? I hope so. This year has been a little bit crazy. I'll be honest with you. You
just blew all that money going on the other side of your world.
Well, I blew all the money to try and go and make some money, and that did not work out. So
that's how
now,
unless it usually is. You start out with money, you either make money, more money, or you spent the money.
Yeah, and in this scenario, it was spend the money, but can't all win. You gotta try. Hey!
Shut it down. Shit. All right. So before this fucking goes haywire again, that's the end of the goddamn show. Thanks, Dick, for fucking, like, they shut my whole fucking internet down.
Bro.
Like, the whole shit. I even messaged Greg to go and shut the show down.
We saw that.
That is wild shit.
Yeah,
I said Mark is gonna have to drive over to Greg's house to shut shit down.
Yeah, so come and check us out at the Calvin Center tonight. Tomorrow night, Wednesday, we won't be having What the Fuck Wednesday. We'll be in West Middlesex. Thursday, we're doing mental health.
Possibly. I'm rejigging everything and trying to do something. We'll see. I'll let you know soon.
All righty.
Tomorrow. Shit! I ain't gonna be on early enough.
Yeah. So if anything, we'll do something close to home or something, or maybe even just drink. So, all right. Good seeing you again, Dino, and welcome home.
Appreciate it.
This has been motherfucking Monday.
See you guys.
Allegedly.
Fucking algorithm. Fuck Vermont too.